Welcome back, learners. Now we are going to learn some email etiquettes. And by learning these etiquettes, we'll be able to write effective email to communicate online. Let's start today's lesson. At the very outset, we have a very important instruction: write appropriate subject. So, do not keep empty your subject line, because the subject is the face of your email. Write a clear and concise message in the subject line, and do not write a sentence in the subject line. A phrase or word will do. So, your subject may be a phrase or word, but should not be a sentence. Number 2. Use an appropriate greeting. Salutations are hotly debated. Many argue that you should always use a formal greeting. This depends on the recipient, in fact. If you are writing to a close colleague or your team, an informal hi will likely be sufficient. If you are writing to someone you don't know so well, then always add a formal salutation and an introduction. Here are simple greetings. So, we are watching some sample phrases for greetings. To unknown person, we can use "Dear concerned," because we don't know who the person is or what the gender of that person is. And to any known person, we can use "Dear sir" or "ma'am" according to the gender. To a close friend or colleague, we can write "Hi, dear Shafiq," or your friend's name. Then, in response to a follow-up email, not needed in fact. So, in response to a follow-up email, you need not add any salutation all the time. You need to use the salutation at the very first mail. Number 3, don't shout. So, it's a metaphoric phrase here. So, don't capitalize all your letters. No matter how urgent your email is, as you will look aggressive. It's like shouting over email. So, we should not capitalize all the letters while writing an email. Number 4, avoid humor or colloquialism. As email is a very brief message, so avoid humor or colloquialism or any dialectal words or any jargons in your email. So do not use humor or any colloquial language in email because it may create misunderstanding. Think and rethink of using emoji. Must think again and reconsider about using emoji in emails. Most of the time it is considered as informal, but you can use emoji to your close friends. Then in number 6, we have another instruction. Make it terse and compact. So your email should be terse, compact, very brief, but complete in itself. So do not elaborate your information in the emails. Write as brief as possible. And remember, emails and letters are not similar. In most of the cases, emails are formal and used for official, academic, and administrative communications. Try to send the correct email as you need not send a correction again. So we have to be careful to send the correct email as we need not send any correction email that may harm our image. Number 7, check the attachments. As we rush to get the email off, it's often done in haste. Forgetting to include the attachment requires sending another email and more precious time. However, to err is human. If you find yourself forgetting to send the attachment, simply send another email saying, "My apologies, please see attached." Okay? Hope we are getting the points. Then we have end signals or the closing signals. Write proper end signal in your email. The end signal is placed just before your name and affiliation. Here are some sample end signals like "Thank you and regards," "With best regards," "Regards," "Sincerely yours." Number 9. Professional name and affiliations. So we have to give our professional name and affiliations in the signature part of an email. After end signal, we should write our name and affiliation in a professional manner. So do not write your nickname only. Your signature at the end of your email should include your contact information and website if any, and adhere to the company's or your institution's brand. Okay? Number 10. Don't reply all. So it's very important. Don't reply to all in response to anyone's group mail. So sometimes you may be receiving some group mails, but remember, you need not reply to all. So use preference to whom you actually want to send the email. More often than not, don't reply all. No one wants to receive emails that are completely unnecessary, not to mention annoying and distracting, and it goes without saying, never reply all to complain or tattle. You look petty and totally unprofessional in that case. So here are sample formal sentences and phrases to use in emails. Like in starting, we can use "Dear sir" or "ma'am" or "concerned." Then we can use "good morning" or "afternoon" or "good day." Okay? After that, we can start our email, the body of our email with these sentences. Like, "I would like to state." So what you want to convey actually. You can also write, "I'd like to convey." The purpose of this mail is to inform you. What is the purpose of your mail? To inform to the person whom you are going to send the email. Okay, you need to write that one. In response to your email. In response to your email, that means you received an email previously and now you are responding to that. So in that case, you need to write "in response to your email." After that, "receive my cordial salam." You can also start with this one. Then sample formal sentences and phrases to use in emails at the end. For example, "I look forward to hearing from you." I look forward to hearing from you. That means I'm waiting for your reply. Okay? Then you can also use "please inform me at your earliest convenience." So do's and don'ts. So let's have others' opinions about the do's and don'ts of an email. These are the don'ts of an email. Don't write anything private, confidential, or potentially incriminating. Make someone feel guilty, okay? In an email. Don't introduce a new topic in the middle of an email thread. If you are changing the subject, create a new message with a different subject line. Don't use colors to highlight points, but it's up to you also. Don't use different font sizes, and be careful with punctuations. Now the do's, what you need to do actually. This is the summary of the email etiquettes. Know that people from different cultures speak and write differently. So you need to think and rethink about sending emails. Include a clear, direct subject line. Think twice before hitting reply all. Use professional salutations, openings and closings. Make your message easy to read. Do not use negative words like failure, wrong, neglected. Do not point out at the recipient directly. Reply to your emails even if the email wasn't intended for you. Proofread every message. Be cautious with emphasis techniques. Add the email address last and double check that you have selected the correct recipient. Whatever, in the overall situation, we can say that we need to be more careful about sending an email with the proper etiquettes. Thank you very much. Thank you once again.